Bikers, brothers, sisters, that's a Battleborn, Ghost Eagle. I've been listening to the biker news for a while, and I ain't very happy with what's going on. Got family members in the clubs that are on the news. I won't mention any names, but they're out there. And I gotta say that I am disappointed. You know, back in my day when I was in the clubs, we kept our business our own. We sat there and we did not publicize our business. Every day you see in the newspapers and the news that the bikers getting busted for this, that, whatever. They're out there, they're giving themselves a bad name. I'm going to tell you why. See, back in the old days, we didn't have technology like we got now. Everywhere you turn, there's a camera facing us. There's somebody watching, videotaping everything that's going on. The bad thing is that the biker clubs, the MCs, they are not telling their side of the story of what is really going on. And nowadays, you need to. Y'all need to sit there and get your heads out of your asses and start pulling through. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. The reason why things are as bad as they are for is because y'all are looking like sheep. Y'all are not standing up, making yourselves known. The Leos are getting ahead of us. They're classifying us as gangs. If we're supporters, gang affiliates. Is that the lifestyle you want to be named as? Y'all want to be classified as gangs? Go back to high school then. Go back to junior high. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. It is time that we stand up for ourselves. That we sit there and we make sure we know where we stand. where we stand in the community. We do more good for the communities out there than anyone else does. But does the community know that? Sort of. They also listen to the news, and the news tells them we're a bunch of gangs. Now the news can tell you that it's raining purple pellets of piss outside, and everybody still believe it, even though they're looking outside and it's a clear day. There's people out there that will follow the news to the letter, even if they know the news is wrong. They will still follow that news, whether it be in paper form or TV form or radio form. At any given form whatsoever, they will believe it. Howdy, Tiffany. Welcome to the board. Now that's an interesting combination there, Tiffany. Oh, thank you. Got one right there. I think I need more ink. What y'all think? Oh, thank you. I think I need more ink. Never have enough. And I figured I'd bring up discussion that's always been out there, but a lot of people are too afraid to speak of it. Well, I got a few. I got this one right here, that one right here, that one right there, and a couple others that I can't show. Have any tattoos? Oh, thank you. About 6 months that grow. Yeah. I'm sorry, I just still can't believe that your first topic. It's kind of funny. Hmm. Well, like the old saying goes, if a lady can't find you handsome, at least they catch you handy. Hey, I hear there. I'm as blunt can get. I don't hide nothing from anybody. Hey, it's a great conversation starter for sure. Definitely admit that. So, you have any tattoos? Cool. Nope, not married. Cool. Butterflies are good. They're good spirit animals. Well, the title is about bikers. I'm a biker by trade. Um, what the title's about is every time you see bikers, they're in the news and you hear nothing good about it. And what I want to do is sit there and start getting them to get their heads out of their butts, and start putting their side out, instead of sitting there getting to where the cops are putting bad words, classified as uh, yeah, we have a bad name because no one's talking about our side. Everybody's saying, well, we got to shut up. We can't talk to the press or anything like that. Well, I'm going to tell you, that's what's killing the clubs. A lot of people are falling away from being in the clubs. And we need to stand up and get our side out of the story, get our side, let the community see what good we do for the community. You know, I mean, we sit there and we do more charity work than almost anybody out there. But all the news does is look at the bad. You know, all people see is what's on the news and it ain't good. You know, I don't think I'm not affiliated with any club anymore right now. But like I said, I'm a biker. I've been a biker for so many years. Kind of grew up in it, and so back in my day, things were a whole lot different. We didn't have technology like we got now, and we sit there and we need to step up our game. We need to win back the community. And so we got to stand up and do what's right. Thank you. I do try. But, I'm hoping that a lot more people get this message, because I don't want to see our clubs, down in Australia. All right. Talk later and welcome aboard to the family. But in Australia, it is illegal to wear your cut. Some of the other countries, it's illegal to wear your cut. The way U.S. is handling now, it won't be very long before it's illegal for us to wear our cut. I sure don't want that to happen. I'm hoping that by us spreading the word out, getting more clubs to sit there and take care of this issue, start standing up. Most of the clubs I've dealt with all have one thing in common. They'll have a public relations officer that ain't doing his job. Public relations officer is supposed to sit there and make sure that the public knows what is going on within the club. Supposed to talk to the media and all that stuff to get their side out of the story. To show the community the good that they are doing. Tiffany made my day. I gotta laugh at that one. But like I said, Packers, what the fuck are you thinking? Do y'all want to see us end up like Australia, where they can sit there and take our cuts, where we can't ride in a group, where our clubs can't ride like we do now up here? Our way of life is under scrutiny. Right now, it is under fire and a heavy load. Just look at Texas. Texas is being bombarded on a heavy load. We need to stand up and eradicate that issue. We need to sit there and win the public over. Yeah, there's a few bad apples in every club, but there's more good than bad. We need to stand up right now. We need to stand up, fight for our way of life. We need to bring back our way of life. We need the media on our side. We need to do what's right for our, pardon me, we need to do what's right for our community, our brotherhood, our way of life. If we want this way of life to continue in our country, we need to stand up now. We need to have the balls to stand up, make our voice heard. Now, I know none of the biker clubs are angels. Well, you know what I mean? They're not perfect. None of us are. We do a lot of bad things, but being a biker does not mean that you're a bad person. Just like going to church don't make you a good person. I would love to hear y'all's voice. What y'all think? If I'm hitting home, tell me I'm hitting home. If I'm far in left field, you tell me I'm in left field. But you know I'm right. You know I'm damn right. Excuse me. I will continue to say this until my dying days. I will say it till my dying days. And until I start seeing changes in this community again. Bikers, get your heads out of your asses and start standing up before it's too late. We are already losing the battle. But I tell you, I ain't losing this war. Nope. I will stand up against the government again and again and again and again. When I step up in their faces, they get nervous because they know who I am. They know where I stand. They know I ain't full of bull. And I ain't afraid to tell them where to go. I'm not afraid of the government, and they know it. I'm not afraid to make my voice heard. You know, I was thinking of something. I might do another video. I ain't sure yet, but I've been twirling around an idea. Well, like I said, I think it's going to be for another video for this. I'm going to ask a few of my biker brothers what they think. I have an idea. Something to help, hopefully help the bikers. But I haven't quite thought about that yet too far. Because right now it's just an idea running through my head. But I think it might make a whole world of difference. But anyway, with y'all's input, please let me know. I'd like to hear y'all's voice, see what y'all think. Other than poor Tiffany. I'm sorry, but that just made my day. See, I like stuff like that. It's nonchalant. It's just out there. It kind of breaks the mood up a little bit. And I am a person that gets offended by anything. You know, I always see the humor in everything, and at least try to. You know, but yeah, I definitely needed a lot of laughter. It was pretty cool. And hear somebody that's out of the blue just start talking like that. I love it. I ain't one to sit there and cry like a baby. It's like, oh my god, nah. I think it's cool. I ain't afraid to say whatever. You know, so I don't want y'all to be afraid to say something to me. All right, it don't matter what it is. how bad you might think it is, how funny it might be, how racial it might think it be. I'm not a racist. I hate everybody equally. No, just kidding. Maybe. But no, I don't get offended. I'm not a little crybaby. I ain't a little snowflake. I grew up in hard school, old school, hard knock. Been back here for many decades. And I'm proud of that. So, backers, what the hell is going on? Are you wanting to lose? Are y'all sitting there ready to hang up your cuts, get your rocking chairs, suck on your thumb, crying like a little baby because Leo's got you nuts in a bind? The hell with them. They ain't taking my cut. They ain't big enough. They ain't bad enough to take my cut. Like I said, I ain't afraid to stand up against them. They know where I stand. They know firsthand. I don't play games. I make it known very quickly where I stand, everywhere I go. We need our voice out there. We need more of us stand up, do what's right for our community, do what's right for our livelihood, our brotherhood. Whether you ride with a pack of brothers and sisters or you're independent in a riders club or diamond, either way you go, whether you're in a one percenter, diamond club, mom and pop riding club, what have you, the Leos are taking over. They're classifying us as gang members. And if that's how you feel you are, then you need to go back to school. We are a club. We are a brotherhood. We are free to go wherever we want, however we want to. And that's what's scaring the Leos. That right there scares the community because we party hard, we ride hard, we love hard, we are free. We don't hold ourselves to anybody. We do things differently than anybody else does. The reason why they're so eager to get into our clubs for is because they're jealous of us. They want to do whatever they can to be like us. They want to be part of us, but yet they hold their little badge when shit gets real. They bust us for doing things they were doing as well. The cops that join our clubs should be held accountable for the crimes they are committing. They should be arrested as well because they broke the law. You know, I've seen so many other brother bikers get busted for weapons and all that stuff. They forget one thing. We have amendments on our right. Second Amendment, right to bear arms. See, if more people looked at the amendments on our rights and really studied them, you'd be amazed on how many heads would turn. Just like the bylaws. Everybody knows what a bylaw is. That's a biker. The amendment is just the same thing, but it's more powerful. The Leos hate when we throw that back in their face. We got to get educated. Education does work wonders. It's scary for a lot of people, though. You know, I may look like an old scruggly biker. You know, I may not look bright, but you know what? At least I'm educated. I know where it counts. I know my rights as an American citizen. I know what my amendments are. I know the power I have over the government. And that scares them. I have the power over the government. Y'all have power over the government. The government's breaking the laws day in and day out, taking our rights away from us. But it's illegal. They can't do that. But because there's too many sheep in the pack, they got a bad case of ostrichitis. They're sticking their heads in their sand, wishing, thinking that it's going to hit over. What I'm telling you, It ain't gonna blow over. Not until we become the wolves. When we become that thing right there and start eating the sheep, that right there. We need more of them right now, more than ever. We need them right there, not sheep, not ostriches. We need to get our balls back and become a wolf again. I'm hoping that I hear from you bikers. Spread the word. Let people know that ride bikes. Let them know about this. You know, because we need our voice heard. Even if you're not a biker, it don't matter. This is still out for y'all. Because y'all are family too. And whether you're a biker or not, that don't matter. What matters is that we all stand together. We need your support. We need to know that y'all are on our side as well because we need the whole community together. Like I said, we need to stand up and take care of this now. My channel is very, very small. I do not really know how many subscribers I have, but just one, two, maybe three, four subscribers, or whatever. But I want to get more. I really do want to get more. I really want to sit there and watch this grow. And as soon as I'm able to ride again, y'all be on my journey. Right now, I'm being housebound because I got diagnosed with a brain and aneurysm. So I can't do much of anything right now until they figure out what they're going to do with it. It ain't going to stop me from getting my voice heard. You know, it's high tide that we evolve with the time. You know, there's a couple of biker communities out there that are saying the same thing. Black Dragon, Biker TV, Demons Row, Insane Bikers, Insane Throttle Biker News. So many others that I'm hearing the same thing over and over again. We need to stand up. It's not just for the one percenters, it's for all. All need to stand up. All need to hear this voice. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping that this channel grows. I'm hoping that I get more subscribers, more views, because I want this voice to be heard. I want these bikers and the community as a whole to hear what I have to say. We are not all bad. Yeah, we got some bad apples in every group. You got more hypocrite liars and cheats and thieves and druggies in church than you do on two wheels. You got more murderers and everything else in the government than you do on two wheels. But it's time that we stand up and get our voice heard. Because we actually do a whole lot more good than bad. You know, there are people that get this ego in their head that says, I'm a one percenter, I'm in this club, I'm in this club here, whatever it may be. You know, if you're one of the top five dogs, you know, they get this powerful, oh yeah, I'm this, da da da. I'm now whatever in this club. They let all that go to their head. They stand up and let all of that, they go in there, they get their patch, they earn their patch, and they sit there and after being a hang around for a while and then a prospect for a while, then that time comes to where they have to fight for their patch to see if they're hungry enough to be one of those. If they're hungry enough to be one of those right there. If they're hungry to be a wolf, to earn their patch. Keyword, earn their patch. Then they earn that patch. Things going good for a while. They get caught up in that mentality. I'm a Diamond Club member. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever. Yeah, that's true. But you still got to face your consequences. You become one of those, but you lose yourself in the process. you start getting a bad case of ostrigitis. Too big for your britches. The ego sets in. And by the bad in a few, the club as a whole is now targeted because of the bad apple of a few. The whole club now is under the radar by the Leos. The club doesn't get rid of the bad apples. One bad apple can ruin the whole entire pie. Remember that. One bad apple can ruin the whole entire pie. Just like one bad person can ruin the whole entire club. You see it everywhere. You see it on the news. We need to stand up right now. Start getting our voices heard. Start building our community back up where it used to be. Use the media as our stepping stool. Use this to build ourselves back up, to get back where we were before. That's that right there. We need more wolves and more eagles. I'm hoping people hear this. You know, if I had died tonight, oh well. I've lived one hellacious good life. And at least my voice will be heard because this will go on and be spread. I'm not afraid to die. Death is a brother to me. I ain't afraid of him. I've died so many different times it ain't even funny. But like I said, at least my voice will be heard. This will go on. This will be spread. People will come to my page and see that at least I'm trying to make a difference in our community. Everybody that knows me knows that I stand tall and I stand proud to be a biker. I'm not afraid to admit it. But anyway, I think I've been shooting the breeze a little too long. But anyway, I want to do a shout out to all our vets out there, all our soldiers that are serving right now, all the soldiers that are going to serve in the future. For those who are just going into boot camp right now, salute with honor. No matter what you face, be strong. It's going to be hell, but the reward will be great. To all our vets out there, hoorah! Salute with honor, pride. Been through more hell than most will ever realize. We wish that what we've seen can be unseen, that our dreams would be at peace. That's not easy. But know this, that you've got a friend here. Anytime y'all need to speak to somebody, just hit me up. I'm usually up all the time, so if I catch your message, I'll reply right back to you. You know, I loved how Tiffany just came in and out of the blue. I love that. You know, I would love to see more of it. You know, just because I'm have a topic on the board, it don't mean that it's one thing I'm going to stay on. You know, if y'all have something to talk about, bring it up. We'll talk about it. Like I said, I don't get offended. I just laugh at it, crack jokes up left and right. I mean, it don't matter. That I'm an easygoing person. I'm free and everything else like that. But anyway, Diha está en el ojo means night. Have a good one.